Alright, so this next video is how to draw the nose. How to draw the nose. I'm going to show you the method that I use. It's called the 3-ball method. This involves you having a very light hand, okay? This is one that I've been using lately. This middle part is the nose tip. These two parts out here is the nostril and the nostril here. So once I have my 3-ball line, okay, this is just the sketch layer, then I'm going to start to add in my hard lines, okay? So for my hard lines, I'm going to go like ta, wa, wa. So a V shape. Add in the nostrils. Those are some big nostrils. That's okay. We'll work with it. Like that. Come around, come around, come around, come around. Here we have her nose. Like, at least this is just a nose, you know, that we kind of see here. Now, how do you shade it? Alright, well, how do I shade it? And some eyes here, and then the eyeballs, da, 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 da. That's a really bad eyeball. That's okay. So, mark out where the nose is. The 3-ball method. Da, da, da. I need to stop being so quick with it. Alright, here I have my nose. So, again, I'm going to start using line to create value. So instead of drawing a bridge of my nose, I'm going to help shape it using line, okay? And it goes right into the eye socket here. So I'm going to continue that down even in here. The way that the nose is broken down, at least it tends to be broken down like this. Alright? These are going to be your shadows. This is going to be highlights. Okay? And then you just start blending. This part here, you kind of want to shade in a little bit darker too, just the tiniest bit. Here you start to see the lips. I like to shade it like this first. But since light is hitting down, this is going to have a shadow underneath right here. So I like to add a little bit more of a shadow coming down like this for it. Like that. Right underneath the nose there. Help establish form by using a heavy line right there at the bottom. Where do we go from here? Oh shoot, there's a ruler stuck. So that is one way to do it. If you want to go a little bit, you know, since all noses are different, sometimes you might have someone with bigger nose tip. Sometimes they have a wider nose tip than most people. Alright, There are tons of ways to draw noses. It all depends on who you're drawing. Okay? So here we have an example of someone with a wider nose tip. Here we have an example of someone with just a larger nose tip in general. What about someone with a sharp nose tip? So I'll kind of draw in that general shape. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what happens if they have a sharp nose, kind of like a witch nose, okay? Just have fun with it. So it's whatever shape you want for the nose tip, your two nostrils, and then add in nostrils here, the actual lines for the nostrils, extra lines around for the nose tip, things like that. About nose tips from the side. So side view of a nose tip, you could just use the 2-ball method, okay? You tend to want to go follow this again. You got the nostril and then another nostril. So I make hard lines here and here, okay? And then a bridge of nose like that, okay? Nose tip from bottom view, let's say you're looking up. The nostrils are going to be more so like here. Okay. That's how you're going to see the nostrils. And then let's say you can kind of see their lips like right here too. Like to draw in the faces. So, quick review. We have shadows here. Now use line to distinguish value. Once you have in your shadow, you're left with a highlight. You might want to add in a midtone to help blend that shadow and highlight, okay? You can draw different shapes to represent different nose tips. When you're shading, this bridge of the nose goes into the eyeball, okay? I'm gonna kind of maybe go over it one last time in the last video. Alright, next video should be mouth, so thanks for watching.